Welcome to Critical Encounters Gameplay Stream. I'm your villainous host, Steve. And it is week 3 of Critical Challenges in the summer. And I have found some random free time, so here we go. I'm going to try to play the challenge we posted today. New toys. So what we're going to do is we are going to take on Crossbones. But you can find all of our challenges posted to our Facebook page and on the Discord thread. On the Marvel Champions Monthly Discord, we have our little space, and that's where we typically interact with folks. So you can find this challenge there. You can play the challenge. You can fill out the Google form and enter to win some organized play. We had a loyal minion offer to give some X-Men organized play stuff. So we have a bunch of random cards and some dials, and at the end of it all we will draw some names from anyone who attempts the challenge. You do not have to win, you just have to play and fill the form out. Okay, so here we go. Week 3, new toys. It's time to have some summer fun in week 3 with a bunch of new toys. Crossbones is teamed up with Lady Deathstrike, Tombstone, and the Brothers Grimm to try out a bunch of different toys. Find out if they're just minor interferences or a Grimm challenge. Okay, so we're going to play Crossbones with Running Interference, Brothers Grimm, and the Deathstrike modular set. Here's our special funky rules, right? When we build the experimental weapons deck for Crossbones, we are going to only use the attachment cards from the modular sets. Running Interference, Brothers Grimm, and Deathstrike. We're not going to use experimental weapons. We are going to leave Crossbones attachments, his armor and his gun, in the deck. And we're going to put every attachment. It doesn't have to be a weapon attachment. Every attachment. Okay? Any hero, any difficulty. And then our hardcore mode, which we have been offering up, just a little extra piece. So after setup's all done, we're going to reveal one additional card from the experimental weapons deck. And I will do that when I start. Okay, so over here on the right-hand side, I have all of the... oh, hold on a second. I have all of the experimental weapon cards that come when you set up Octagon, and I don't want to use them, so they're going to go in this discard pile. I think that's the discard pile. Yep. Okay, so here are all the other ones. So we've got Blackbird Pellets, Paralytic Stardust, Corrosive Egg Bombs, Unbreakable Threads. We've got some Adamantium upgrades, and then all tied up in media coverage. So you'll notice these really none of these are weapons, right? They're techs, items, whatever. So that's going to be interesting. All right, so I'm going to put that in the experimental weapons deck. I'm going to hit shuffle 3 times because I just want to. All right, and there's the main deck, which I did look at. So there's a couple cards in there. Folks who have played this have already discovered that the Raid the Armory card is really kind of, I'm going to say fun. Okay, fun. Yeah, fun. Okay, I am playing an Ant-Man deck that I found online. I haven't played Ant-Man in a while. So this is an Ant-Man deck by Moby, published a year ago, called Earth's Mightiest Symbiote. So it's a leadership deck using the symbiote suit and to do like go all out and things like that. We'll see if it's too slow or if it's quick enough. Okay. Don't get tied up. Yeah, Ivy Jackson. Yeah, don't get tied up and then have a bunch of other problems on top of that. All right, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to mulligan here. What I want to do is I do want to get my Quinn Carrier out, so I'm going to try to go for some setup cards. Oh, those Stingers pretty cheap. Okay. Well, let's see. I haven't really played this deck before, but I know I'm going to need some setup stuff. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Okay. 2 cards. Oh. Band together. Useless right now. Okay. All right. I do have a pin particle. Okay. All right, great. So, created the weapons deck. I'm going to flip it over. Reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. So I go in here, and I pull it out, and Crossbones starts with an unbreakable thread. Okay, attach to a mystic minion. If I cannot, it goes on the villain. Has a star on its stats. After attached enemy activates against you, discard this card. Choose and discard one ally, support, or upgrade you control, and deal yourself one face down encounter card. Oh, okay. So you gotta be careful. All right. And then on hardcore mode, I'm gonna pull out a second one right now. Okay. Here's the number 2. Corrosive Egg Bomb. All right, V. Jackson, I did not get... I gave things to Crossbones, not the other way around. All right, again, star. After attached enemy attacks, discard the card, take 3 indirect damage, and deal yourself a face-down encounter card and a face-down encounter card. Oh, man. So I'm going to have 3 encounter cards on the first round. All right. And I have to discard an ally, support, or upgrade. And this is 3 indirect damage. Oh, man. Okay. All right. I am going to end up... After you spend this card, heal 2 damage from your hero if you are in giant form. All right. Alright, I'm going to flip. Okay, so I have to decide. I haven't played in... I'm going to look at both forms first. Remove threat from a scheme. Oh, has the bigger hand size. Pimp particles will let me draw a card. Alright, I'll flip the ant. I'll flip to this Ant-Man. Can I... Moxie... Says I want to get the Quinn Carrier out. 1, 2. Oh, so I need 3 for that. 1, 2, 3. I cannot. Okay. All right. So then I'll spend the Pin Particle. I'll spend the Moxie, and I'll spend Wasp to get out the Quinn Carrier. All right, and then the Pin Particles. After I spend it, I am in tiny form, so I get to draw a card. Okay. Okay, those go away. Alright, I will use the Quinn Carrier to pay for Stinger, because I am an Avenger. Alright, yep, so I got it out. Stinger. Okay, so now Stinger lets me actually use Band Together for an army of ants. Okay. Alright, let's use an... I am in tiny form, so let's use that army of ants to hit him for 1. I'll attack for 1. Stinger will attack for 1. Take a point damage. Okay. Does it know my hand size in this form? It does. Okay. Here we go. Alright. 1 threat in the main scheme. Crossbones is going to attack after he attacks. After he activates. After he activates. Alright, so he's going to attack for 1. I'm going to just take it. So 2 damage. Okay. Alright. After he attacks, I'm going to use Corrosive Egg Bomb first. After the enemy activates, discard this card, take 3 indirect damage, and deal yourself a face down encounter card. So here's the encounter card. I'm going to put... I should have blocked. Alright, I'll take 3 indirect damage. That goes away. Alright. Choose and discard an ally, support, or upgrade I control. I'll get rid of Stinger. And deal myself a face down encounter card. Okay, and then I get an encounter card for the turn. Woo, woo. Here we go. Cornered Staff. 3 threat. Discard 1 card from the top of the encounter deck. Oh, when revealed, discard 1 card from the top of the encounter deck. Place 1 additional threat here for each boost icon. Alright, so I'm discarding 1 additional threat. Alright, so I've already seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards off of a very small encounter deck. Ooh, the villain attacks me. I'm going to defend. He's attacking for 2. I have a 2. I take no damage. Okay. Oh, and now he's got his armor, which is a +1/+1. And he holds up 5 damage. It protects him for 5. Okay. Alright. My turn. Let's see, what can I do? Well, let's hit him with an army advance. Okay. Clue. Pin particles to draw an extra card. Top 5 cards for an event. Okay. Alright, let's spend 2 energy on Clue. After Clue enters play, search the top 5 cards of my deck for an event. Add that. Okay. So right click, look at top 5. So I have a go all out. I have a go all out. That is the event that I can choose. Shuffle. Okay. So that goes into my hand. That goes away. Clue is now out. Okay. Let's use a Quinn Carrier and a Pim Particle. Play this Hive Mind. Alright, remove 2 threat from scheme, one additional threat from the scheme for each army of ants. So I can remove 3 threat from corner staff. That goes away. I am in tiny form. I get to draw a card. Oh, giant stomp. Okay. What happens when it goes away? When revealed. Nothing. Okay, Kalu. Take a damage and remove cornered staff. Can't do anything with any of these, although they would be nice. Oh, wait. I did this wrong. Any amount of damage. Alright. So the Army of Ants puts the damage on the armor. Okay. Not on Crossbones. Because of the armor. Alright. Let's see. I can't go all out. I can't Giant Stomp. I can't Hawkeye. I'm going to ditch the Hawkeye and the go all out to start with. I'm going to hold that Giant Stomp because that's a big hit. I'll end my turn. Oh, let's band together. It's not working out well for me. Alright, 1 threat in the main. Crossbones is going to attack. Kalu is going to defend, so he's going to take 2 and a boost. Nothing. Kalu dies. Only 1 encounter card this time. Oh, it's my card. Okay. So I can flip and remove, flip and exhaust, or I can discard 1 card from my hand and not change form. No. Alright, I will flip to Scott Lang. Alright, after I change this form, I'm going to heal damage. Thank you. I will exhaust Lang to remove Care for Cassie from the game. I'm just going to send to the victory display. Okay. My turn. Alright, let's flip. Oh. Yikes. Alright, what is giant form? I forget. Oh, attack. The attack is going to go if I don't flip to... No. Alright, so I'll flip to tiny form. After I flip, remove a threat. Okay. Army of Ants will put a token on. Can't really do much else. Alright, Quinn Carrier. 1, 2, 3. This R&D facility. And I'm going to toss both of these cards. Oh, I have to use... Oh, requires 2 mentals. Did I spend mentals? I used a wild. Okay, so I have to use the Quinn Carrier and the Moxie to pay for the R&D, and then the other card. It's my whole hand. I'm good. Okay. All right. Let's see here. 1 threat on the main scheme. It's going to attack for 2 and a boost. I'd like to not be exhausted for a turn. I'm going to attempt to just take it. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Okay, counter card. Tombstone. After Tombstone attacks and damages you, discard a mental or a physical from your hand. Okay, if able. My turn. Now, a giant stomp would be nice. I forget what his stats are on this side. 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Alright. So I'm in tiny form. I'm going to use my Army of Ants to put a damage on Tombstone. I'm going to use a Quinn Carrier. And Blade. Play team building. I use Queen Carrier to play Giant Strength. Okay. I'm going to flip to Giant Form and put the 1 damage on Tombstone from flipping. Is that what I want to do? Is that what I want to do? Okay, after I flip, +1 to my attack, so it'll be, I could go all out to deal damage. That would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so when I flip, I'm going to put the damage on the armor instead of Tombstone. Because I can go 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Wow. Okay. All right. So I use the giant stop to bump my or giant strength. I don't have to exhaust it, but to get +1 to my attack, and then if I go all out, oh, I need a lightning bolt. Ah. Okay. So I can't. I don't use the Quinn Carrier to pay for the giant strength. I use Blade to pay for the giant strength. Yep. So then I flip. I put the damage there. I use a Quinn Carrier and a team building to go all out because that's a wild. Okay, yeah. Oh, I haven't played this deck before, folks. All right. So now I add up my stats. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8 plus the 1 from the Army of Ants. That will take Tombstone out in 1 shot. I could have done it this way and pushed the Army of Ants up onto the armor, but I did not. Okay. Here we go. Alright, and then the threat is going to go, so I have to advance the scheme. 1 revealed. Reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone, not the Infinity Stone deck, the Experimental Weapons deck. It's Blackbird Pellets. After the attached enemy activates against you, discard this card. Discard 1 card at random from your hand and use. Oh, okay. He's going to attack for 2. Blade would have been nice. I'm going to have. Oh my gosh, look at this hand. It's a weird hand. 1, 2. I'm only at 4 health, so I'll defend. 3 damage, 3 defense, no damage. Okay. Discard a card at random from your hand and deal yourself a face down encounter card. Here's the encounter card, and I can right click and say random discard, and it got the strength. Okay, then the pellets goes away. I get my second encounter card for the phase. Brothers Grimm. When the Brothers Grimm activates against you, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck till an attachment is discarded. Reveal that card. So if I hadn't been putting attachments into the discard pile, actually it's still not going to happen, right? The encounter deck. There's only the machine gun out there. So if the Grimms activate, I'm going to get hit with a machine gun. And a gang up. Okay. Oh no. And a gang up. Oh boy. This is it. Crossbones going to hit for 2 and a boost. 4 damage. I am dead. Yeah. That's it. Let's see what happens. Grimm would attack. It's on interrupt. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck to an attachment. So here's the attachment. Just for fun. The machine gun comes out. Yeah. And then I would take another one to go to -1. Right? Like, holy moly. Yeah. Well, that was fun. I got beat up pretty quick. I think I could reset. I wonder if I can soft reset. Soft reset? That didn't really work, but let's try again. Alright, so we're going to load up Crossbones. For the Grimm brothers. Yeah, they did not win it. They just had to stick around and watch as somebody else did a better job than they do. Seems pretty typical for them. I think I got time. I'm going to try another one. Running interference. I should have saved the game state. Brothers Grimm and Deathstrike. Okay. Load a hero. I'll try Ant-Man again. Okay. And then I have to go in here and I'll move the experimental weapons off. Look at all the cards. Okay. Attachment. 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 Yeah, there's some weird combos that go off where things exist or don't exist. Just looking for the wrong thing. And you can get some acceleration going. Alright, let me make sure I don't have any. There's the armor. That's fine. Machine gun stays. Great. Okay. And I'll shuffle. And I'll shuffle. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, I gotta play. Okay, so let's try that hardcore mode again. Here's the first one. Media coverage. And paralytic stardust. Stun your identity. Oh no. Result each one revealed ability. Okay. Alright. Oh, I never mulliganed. Push ahead. Go all out. Oh, there's the symbiote suit that this deck wants. There's gauntlets. I'll toss those and hope for some resource. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Oh. Alright, here we go. I gotta get rid of this media coverage right off the bat. Mental resource. Boy, there's some good cards here, though. Like, I want the helmet. Oh, and I can't play this suit if I go that route. Oh, the helmet's 3. Oh, boy. But I could draw into it. I could draw a card. It costs me 1, 2, 3. I flip, I draw a card. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I still don't have enough to bring out the suit. The helmet is so good. Alright, I'll pitch Squirrel Girl. No, because I might be able to buy her. I'll pitch this. Alright, Squirrel Girl. To get rid of media coverage. Okay. 1, 2. I guess it doesn't really matter here. 3. 3 for the helmet. Okay. I will flip. Yeah, I think you're right. I gotta wait on the suit. I'm gonna flip into tiny form. Draw a card off the helmet. And I'll play that for a stinger. I probably could have done that a little different. Stinger will hit for 1. Ant-Man will hit for 1. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to try to bring it out this second turn. Okay. 1 threat. It's going to attack into Stinger. For a whole lot of damage. Okay, and then this. Stun your identity and deal yourself. Okay, so I am stunned. And I get an encounter card, and that goes away. I get a second encounter card. Full auto. Discard X cards from the top of the encounter deck where X is Crossbones' attack value. Take 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded this way. Oh, Stinger's very dead. Okay, so I'm only discarding 1 card. And taking no damage from a full auto. This is earlier when it should say for each boost and special boost icon. But, okay. That was a whiff for Crossbones. And a bomber. I'll take the 2 damage. Okay. Okay, let's see. Can I do the suit? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, well, it would surge, or it should just include special boost icons in the amount of damage, maybe. All right, let's see here. 2, 3, 4. Let's play the suit. Okay. So, pin particles, I'm in tiny form, I draw a card. Alright. The suit bumps up all my stats, plus my hand size and my hit points. So, 10 hit points. I'm going to adjust that here as well. So, 22 is my max. And my hand size on all versions. Okay. Alright. And then I'll burn this Moxie for Giant Strength. I will flip to Giant Form. I will ping the Bomber for 1. After I flipped, I'll heal 2 damage. Okay. I get a bonus to my attack. I'll attack for a whole lot, but I'm stunned, so I'll clear the stun. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Threat goes up by 1. Crossbones is going to attack. I'm not going to defend. He's going to hit for a 1 and a boost. Okay. After this activation ends, put the Brothers Grimm into play. Engage with the first player. Alright, so he hits for 2. They get put into play. Engage with me. The Bomber is going to attack me, taking 1. And then the Brothers Grimm are going to attack me when they activate. It's an interrupt, so I'm going to discard cards from the top until I get an attachment. Oh boy, here we go. It's going to be the armor or the machine gun. It's a lot of clicking. It's a lot of clicking. There goes Lady Deathstrike. Alright, there's a machine gun. Lady Deathstrike's gone. Raid the armory, went away. Okay. And then I take the 1 damage from the Brothers Grimm. That was the attack. I still haven't taken an encounter card. Okay. Which is an assault. Okay. Interrupt. When Crossbone attacks, remove an ammo counter from the card. Discard the top card. Take indirect damage. The top card has 0 boost icons. There it is again. Yep. Okay, no damage. The attack's going to go. I'm going to just take it. It's going to hit for 2. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got a resize in there, too. And band togethers. I'm not a fan of those because they do not work until you get some allies going. Oh. In my discard pile is a go all out. Okay. You do have to worry about the threat. Sort of. Okay. Alright. Change the other form, draw card. Oh, yeah, I changed back. Okay. Attempt to punch some of these guys. Resize and a Moxie. That band together is not going to help me any. Blade. Yeah, we'll see what I draw. Okay, so I'm going to flip into Tiny. When I flip to Tiny, I'll remove 1 threat from a scheme. Thank you. I'm also going to use my helmet to draw 1 card. Okay. Alright. I'm also going to play Moxie to give myself +1 to all my stats. Okay. To the end of the round. Okay. Alright. Then I'm going to play a resize to change into giant form. And on resize, it says draw card, so I'll draw that card first. Okay. I have just flipped into giant form, so I'm going to heal 2 for my helmet. I also, after I change, I deal 1 damage to an enemy, which will be the Hydra Bomber, killing him off. Okay. I'll use my giant strength to up my stat when I flip into giant form. Okay. So my stats are 3, 6, 7 base, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 total stats. If I had a card, that'd be great. I have mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't. I'd like to play Black Panther. Go fetch that card back out of my discard pile. But I cannot. So I'm just going to have to... But I have a 3 attack, 4 attack, 5 attack, 6 attack. 7 attack. Oh, maybe... Alright, 1, 2... Man. 1, 2... I can't... Let's band together, right? Yeah. I wish it was just a regular card. Maybe I shouldn't play Moxie. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played Moxie. I'm trying to figure out if I can get like a Hawkeye, like a Hive Mind for Blade, which then makes this make something, but it's only 2, doesn't really work. So 1, 2, 3, that Black Panther. How many of those cards are in my discard pile? There's still more coming. Alright, I gotta get some guys out. Then Hive Mind. 2, 1, 2, 3. I'll play Hawkeye. My attack is currently a 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll punch for 6. Hawkeye will hit for another 1. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. If that, I would prefer to be a power. If it's not my deck, I grabbed this deck from Moby. Um, so far, that's the only card I don't really like in it. Because that would power of it would give me a way better options. I may have to tweak that around. Okay, I do have an ally out finally. It does produce 1 resource, but that's that. So, but I'm gonna pitch it because I don't want it. All right, let's end my turn. There's a go all out. Okay. I can't flip. Not as good in tiny form, but that's okay. Moxie's still in effect. Okay, 1 threat on the main scheme. Crossbones is going to attack. So this is the machine gun is going to lose a token, and I'm going to take 2 indirect damage. Okay, I'm going to blow up the machine gun. He's going to attack. I'm not going to defend. He's going to hit for 2. Okay, Brothers Grimm are going to do their thing. Discard cards until attachment. Oh, we know it's going to be. It should be the armor. Unless I already saw the armor. Oh, I just decked. I decked 1 too early. Okay. So, it was a discard. So, the armor was still on the stack. Let me make sure I look back at my... Yeah, I was going a little too fast. The thing popped up when the deck was low. Okay, so I decked out. I get an acceleration icon. That is F4. Okay. But nothing, there wasn't any because it must have been in the discard pile. Brothers Grimm will hit me for 1. I'm going to get rid of that Moxie. And I get an encounter card. Which is his armor, because it was on the top. Okay. Oh, yeah, that was like the first attack. The 3 boost icons. Okay. Alright. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I can hit for 4. I can hit for more, but now that's stupid. Okay, I'm attacking for 4. Hawkeye's attacking for 1. That gets rid of the armor. Okay. Alright. Then I'm going to flip into tiny form and remove a threat. I'm going to spend a... Oh, I flipped with my helmet into tiny form. I draw a card. I am going to spend this pin particle for an army of ants. I'm in tiny form. I'm going to draw 1 card from the PIM. Or from, yep. I'll use the army of ants to finish off the Brothers Grimm. I will spend an expensive R&D for a second army of ants. Let's finally do some damage. And then I'm going to spend these 2 for a Kalu. Look at the top 5. Oops, I said, oh, well, I'm going to shuffle anyways. 2, 3, 4, 5. Giant Stomp for next turn. Or go all out for next turn. Alright, I'll take the go all out for next turn. Kalu's going to remove another threat. Okay. Take a damage. Okay. Here we go. Set up pretty good. Alright, 2 threat. It's going to attack. 1 more time, I'll just take it. 3 damage. 1 encounter card. Let's see if I can do some damage to him this turn. Ah, there's the media coverage. Okay. Alright. 2 army of ants. 2 damage. Hey, that band together is actually a 2 resource card. What does Wasp do? If you are in giant form, or remove 2 threat if you are in tiny form. I got a bunch of cards here. It'd be nice if I had some resource generator, but I don't. Okay. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 6 damage on the flip. Okay. This thing makes 2? Oh, maybe... I'm going to deck here anyway, so... I'm going to spend a go all out for the last army of ants. I'm going to have to band these up a little bit. Let's do another damage. Okay. Wasp can pull threat. This makes 2. 3. For a Wasp. She comes in. I am in tiny form. She will remove 2 threat from a scheme. Okay. I don't want to let Hawkeye die. That's going to hurt. I will flip. It's giant form. I'll do a point of damage when I flip. Okay, I've triggered. Let's see, I flipped, so I get to heal 2. Thank you. I use a giant strength, so his strength. He's a 3, 4, 5. He'll hit for 5. Finally, finish off Crossbones. All right, next villain. All right, it went and got his machine gun. Here we go. Wasp is going to hit for 2. I'll play Earth's Mightiest Heroes to exhaust an Avenger to ready another Avenger. So I will exhaust Hawkeye to ready Ant-Man. 3, 4, 5. We can hit for 5. If I had Moxie and all those other cards, it would have been a lot better this turn. But he's down to 7. I think I'm going to just call it a day right there. Okay, I have run out of cards. There's my encounter card for decking. A resize and a giant stomp with some Moxies. A resize with the Moxie. Okay. I'm not going to say it, because when you say it, bad stuff happens. Alright, 2 threat in the main scheme. Crossbones is going to attack, and so this card will be a machine gun token. Indirect damage? Indirect. And it will be 1 point of indirect damage, which I will take on myself. Okay. Alright, he's going to attack. And in this case, I'm going to throw Kalu into the grinder. Kalu will take 4 damage. Bye-bye. Okay. Now, I get an encounter card, and I have media coverage out. So I have to repeat any when revealed abilities. This could be it. Okay. Villain attacks me. Twice! Okay. Alright. First things first. Machine gun. The machine gun indirect damage is 1 indirect damage, which I will put on Wasp. Okay, and then the machine gun goes away. He's going to hit for 2, and I'm going to defend with Wasp. 2 plus. Give the villain a tough. No! Ah, he gets a tough. Okay. Wasp takes 2 damage and dies. Okay, then the assault triggers again. I'm going to just take this one to the face. 5. Oh, I should not have done that. Okay. Alright, that's double assault. Okay. Alright, here's my second one. Full auto. Okay, twice. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck, where X is his attack, which is a 2. Take 1 indirect for each boost. Okay, so his first full auto is only 1 damage. Okay, I'll take it. His second full auto, 2, 3. I'll take it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I survived media coverage with assault and full autos. Alright, my turn. Okay. My turn. Alright, Hawkeye's gonna do his job. No. Okay, let's think this through. Because I think I got him. I will flip into Tiny, remove a threat, play Moxie. Okay. I will Army Advance that Tough away. I will Army Advance for 2 more. Okay. I will... Ant-Man's helmet lets me draw a card when I flipped. Okay. Sweet. Okay. I'll resize to flip back into giant form. Hit him for 1. Draw a card. Heal 2 for my helmet. Use giant strength to add stats. Okay. I can then just punch him. Okay, he's a 3, 4, 5, 6. Hits for 6. Boom! He's dead. Woo! Okay. Then, because you want to go all be real mean to these guys, Earthsmite's Heroes exhaust Hawkeye to ready Ant-Man, right? Oh, his helmet. I should have healed 2 when I flipped into giant form. And, then you can do that again for whole, another, was it 3, 4, 5, 6. Could also put out a team building exercise. Use that and a strength, the giant stomp for another 8. Alright. Yeah. Okay, that was fun. Every time I've played this challenge, it has been a different challenge. Yeah. It's fun. Alright, give it a try, folks. See what you think. Remember to comment. No, remember to fill out the form. Okay. Thanks for watching. Yes, some media coverage of Ant-Man stomping on Crossbones. Look what he can do. Look what he can do a whole bunch of times. So, yeah. It was touch and go. I mean, he's down to 4 hit points. That's after plus 10 hit points to him, so. All right. Thanks, folks. We'll see you on the Discords. Okay. Bye-bye.